As a little child, I had my afternoon nap in the study of my grandfather. There were 3 pictures, and I used to look at them. They represent 3 of the 4 seasons. In the spring of his life, my grandfather became a professor for meteorology at the University of Innsbruck. He married his young wife from Berlin, and his 2 children were born. Life seemed full of joy. There is no picture of summer. There was no summer in my grandfather's life. War broke out, and he joined the Luftwaffe as an officer and meteorologist. When Germany was finally defeated, he returned to his family at Innsbruck, looking forward to take up everyday life. But there was no bright autumn awaiting him. He was imprisoned as a war criminal by the French military police. 2 years later, they liberated him. Apparently he had been taken for someone else. My grandfather was deprived of his professorship and had to move to Salzburg. He became a mathematics and physics teacher at a high school, a job he hated. He had the feeling of being persecuted, an innocent victim, forever wronged. His life had turned into joyless winter. I hadn't time to know my grandfather very well. I was born 14 years after the end of the war, as an illegitimate child of his son. My mother was French, and lived separated from her first husband, a French officer. Despite these circumstances, my grandparents were very loving and nice to me. I don't remember them shouting at me or scolding me, but I remember enjoying long walks with them in all seasons. Then, suddenly, when I was 5-year-old, we stopped to visit them. Nobody could ever tell me why. I never met my grandfather again. He died when I was 10 years old. I'm left with the memory of these pictures and of my grandfather's life without summer, love and death entwined.